Back again. Back. I finished grinding on all my characters and I want to level this one now. So back. What are we doing? Hey. Oh, we're just teleporting in, right? Teleported in. We're in Alfira Post. Ah, adventurer, we were informed of your arrival by a messenger. Thank you for traveling a long way to reach entrance to Underfoot, capital of the Dark Elf. According to our scouts, the Dark Elf army has not yet left. He arrived here, we were someone. He identified himself as a messenger of Queen Maya, complied with our search and does not appear to be dangerous. I'd like to meet him. Greetings, my Planter, Benesk. Bato of the Principality of Belmont. Told you had something important. Letter from. Before I deliver it, I have a question. Are the people of the Principality hoping for Dark Elves? Of course not. Principality spreading the elves are not true. C. Fortunately, most Dark Elves are already convinced the Principality has an epidemic. Have eyewitness accounts. Maya herself doesn't know why she sent me as her message. The war broke. Wait a minute, that doesn't add up. She doesn't believe. Why did she declare war on us? Shame, but in order to earn your trust, I must challenge it. Venice Kingdom is currently divided into two factions. Those who follow the Queen, those who follow Saffron. It wasn't always this way. Maya ascended her own for how to interact with the world. As you know, the Dark Elves had been close to the outside world, and she wanted to break away from convention and interact with outsiders. But the Elders Assembly, led by Saffron, said that no other race could. That's how the faction. Fortunately, yes. The Elders Assembly has been suppressing the opinions, claiming that she is young and the current situation was also initiated by the Elders. Queen is working to mend the rifts and take some time. Actually, by your human file. Have you seen that the faction is overpower the Elder Assembly anytime soon? Apparently, age is in Dark Elf society. I don't quite understand the age, but then why does the Elders Assembly want to war with us? It's a complicated matter. I can't say for sure. I like to have Guard's prophecy. Office. Forget what I said. Anyway, now is to delay the war as long as possible. Meantime, discover the true cause of the epidemic. Here is the letter from Maya to the Principality. Convey it to the Empress of the Principality. The truth is revealed, both sides will be able to come to terms, even if it means if it was a misunderstanding, the tragedy of war will be avoided. Okay, we'll do. Thank you. I'll tell you all I know about the city. The epidemic has spread to the vicinity of Alfira Post. It has agitated gentle spirits and raised the dead. Terrible disease. I haven't been sitting on it. My friend Morgan headed here ahead of me. Where is he now? He was last heard from when he wrote that he was headed to very responsible. If he found something that might give him a clue, he would jump in. Even if he... Okay, then we better start by looking for Morgan. Shadow or shallow? Pick one. If you could do that, I'd really... Morgan is an accomplished alchemist. Finding him would certainly help us get bottom of it. So this dungeon has the best boss theme game in my, and it was the PvP song for the original Nexon release, original patch, before it even became like a, if I recall. The place is filled with bad energy. I don't think it'll do us any good to stay here to find him as soon as we can. Oh, but I hate how you have to wait for the end. All the spawns. Ba-da. Even vulnerable. Morgan. Morgan Claunter sent us. Claunter. Clack. Patient in him. I'm afraid it's too late. Epidemic. Run. Just a bit. I had to check my mic was working. He dies. That. Funny. It's a journal written by a dark elf named Morgan. Apparently not all the investigators who came with him survived the infection. He'd written in great detail about how they contracted the disease, how it progressed. Even though he knew he infected himself, he kept a record of his very end. Though he was of a different race, I admire his willpower. I must return to the post and inform Claunter of this. Let me take this journal with me. Change my mic settings real quick, hold on. Let's see. Okay, I hope that's better. Alright. Yeah, I think that's better. Yep, I think that's better. I think that's better. Claunter, have you found more? Yeah. Alas, I cannot believe it that even you have fallen victim to it. What can I do to ease my grief? Morgan! Claunter, I'm sorry, but this is no time to mourn. Even as we speak, the epidemic continues to spread. Morgan was willing to become a ghoul to convey this information to us. It must be important. Although I am too ill-informed to recognize it, his journal seems to contain important clues about the disease. See, could you give me a moment alone, please? I need to gather my emotions before I can properly read the journal he left behind. Okay, are you done yet? Thank you for your patience. I see from his journal that Morgan also came to the conclusion that his investigation that the humans did not spread the disease. It's too lethal to be artificially created and too dangerous to be used as a weapon, but he hasn't found any clear evidence of its cause. That's understandable. After all, it's much harder to prove that someone didn't do something than it is to prove that they did. Without proof, it'll be difficult to convince the elders not to go to war. But if we analyze the clues in Morgan's journals and research his materials further, we may have a lead on a cure to alleviate the symptoms of the disease. Really? But we'll need alchemists and mages of Morgan's caliber to research the cure. Even if I were to request a dispatch to defend his kingdom right now, I don't know how long it would take for them to come. Don't worry, I know just the right alchemist for the job. Why mages? According to the journal, there were magical traces at the epicenter of the disease. Apparently there was no one in the investigating party with magical aptitude to analyze them, so they made no progress. I see. I know this maid, Sharon, who resides in Hendenmeyer. Oh, that's right. I hadn't thought of her. I'm sure she'll be able to figure something out. Then I'll send a messenger right away to request the necessary experts. The entrance to the post is noisy. Have reinforcements arrived already? Aha, get lost, grunts. Do you want to taste more iron before you call for your captain? Ugh. What is this? I was told to avoid friction with the Dark Elves as much as possible, and this is not the welcome I expected. Shouldn't we respond in kind? His voice. Good gods, Lowell, what are you doing? Stop it! Clonter, why are you here? That's my question. Why are you here instead of guarding Underfoot? Oh, well, I heard there was a war with the humans, so I wanted to be the first to fight the strongest. I thought it'd be more fun than a boring guard duty, too. Oh, you really haven't changed, Lowell. Sharon, you came to help out at the request of the Principality? That means... Yes, everyone here came at the request of Empress Scotty. Except Lowell, of course. Sharon, you're Sharon? Wow, it seems like only yesterday you were chasing after me to marry me. Look at you, you're all grown up now. I wouldn't have recognized you if we'd run into each other somewhere else. Lowell, we'll save the personal stuff for later. Greetings, Night Roboto. The Empress has briefed me on the situation here. What can I do to help? There's so much going on right now. Well, why don't we get you all inside first? And those of you there... we're mercenaries. There's no need to be so formal, Sir Knight. I'm Faris, and these are Breeze and Gale, all from the back alley, of course. Faris and Gale are experts on poisons. If we're going to be searching for traces of poison in the field, we'll need help, so I contacted them through someone I know. I'm only here because Louise asked me to, and I don't like to get involved in politics like wars. Well, that's why we're all here to avoid war. Sharon and the Principality's alchemist. Could you take a look at this? Sharon and Lotan took Morgan's journal from Clonter and began to read through it. Silence fell over the hitherto camp. Some of these things can't be solved by alchemy alone. I'll need your help, Sharon. Of course I'll help. By the way, Morgan did a great job. It'll take some time, but with the materials listed here and the right ingredients, I think we can develop a cure. Oh, that's great. If we can create a cure and get it to my kingdom, the Elders' demand for war will be moot. What? Clonter, what do you mean? I came all the way here because I was told there was going to be a war. Lowell, did you encounter anything unusual on your way here from Underfoot? Something unusual? Well, I did encounter a few more obstacles than usual. At first I smashed their heads with my iron ball, but I couldn't see an end to it, so I got around them instead. That's why it took me a little longer than expected to get here. So you acted all tough, but made a detour because you were afraid to fight. No, I wanted to conserve my strength to come here and fight you humans. A good warrior knows when to fight and when to conserve. From what you say, Lowell, it seems the road to Underfoot is already swarming with the undead. Even if the cure is complete, we'll still need to clear a path to Underfoot to get it to the kingdom. In that case, we'll have to split up the group. It's just as important to deliver the cure to the Fennis Kingdom as it is to develop it here. You're Lowell, right? Could you give us directions there? This time we won't dodge monsters. We'll clear out hazards for the convoy behind us. That shouldn't be too hard, but I feel like I'm getting further and further away from the fight I came for. Please, Lowell. The fate of our kingdom is at stake. The monsters brought back from the dead are hard to handle unless you're a powerhouse like yourself. Ha ha ha, is that right? Alright, then leave them to me. I'll clean them up on the way back. Are you sure you want him to be your guide? To me, he looks like all bark and no bite. Grr, you've been a jerk ever since we met. Want a taste of my iron ball? You look so young. How old are you? Faris, an adventurer. I'd like you to serve as the vanguard to clear the way to Underfoot. The rest of you, once we develop the cure to take the Fennis Kingdom, will follow with a convoy. Okay, but you'd better pay us well. Of course, if this all goes well, that is. Alright. The Spider's Lair. Spiders. It's quieter than I expected. Is this place not affected yet? You're kidding, right? Only a rookie would let his guard down after being warned like that. What did you just call me? By the way, the spiders here can't be violent enough to jump on people like that. The epidemic must have spread this far. That night Roboto said we just had to find a way through, right? Good. I don't like magic, alchemy, or anything else that gives me a headache. It's a three-way road. Why don't we each take one to clear out the spiders here? What do you say? Ah, so you're confident. You're so confident, huh? Let's see who can collect the most spider legs. Ready, set, go. Yeah, you can't go first. That's cheating. Yeah, whatever. I remember there used to be a quest to collect spider legs. I think it was a daily repeatable quest too. Who was that? Oh well, he's dead now. And bye. See, I definitely got two more, right? Are you sure you counted them right? Mwahaha, sore losers always have lame excuses. Hey Adventurer, how many have you got? I wasn't collecting. I don't think the combined total of what the two of us brought in can match that. Oh, damn. Bodied them. Kahem. The bet isn't important right now. We've got a long way to go. Let's hurry. Heroes Catacomb. Wait, we better straighten our clothes here first. Why? You said we had to hurry. What did you see in... What? Did you see your face in a puddle? Ahead of us are the tombs of our ancestors. No matter how urgent your business may be, you must make an effort to be as respectful as you pass by. Geez, are there any high-ranking members of the Dark Elf Kingdom lying in sleep here, or what? Yes, this is the Heroes Catacomb, which the goddess Venus herself built for Lungel, the greatest hero of the Dark Elves. What? This entire place is being used as a tomb for just a single person? This is why I don't like big shots. Be careful what you say. Besides Lungel, many of the Dark Elves' greatest heroes are enshrined here for their deeds. Whatever, I'm ready. Let's go. Reverently, of course. Yeah, reverently. I think your heroes are being raised from the dead. Also, why am I killing Dark Elves? I have question. Who dared raise me up from the sands of history? That sword and elven horse. Wait, are you? My name is Lungel. Did you wake me? Hey, how long are you going to gawk? Unbelievable to actually see the legendary knight. I think he sees you not as a cute offspring, but as a nuisance that needs to be killed. Oh, he anti-aired me. Anyways. Can't beat the mash. Ugh. No matter how much you covet the power of the past, there are lines that must never be crossed. Yeah, what are you talking about? He said we didn't wake you up. I don't think we can talk to him. Hey Fatty, do something. Seriously, do you have to falter at every crucial moment? Lungel was the first hero of us Dark Elves and the greatest knight. The fact that you can fight such a legendary hero for this long means that he's probably not using a tenth of his power. I'm glad to hear that then. Why don't we just sneak up on him when he's open and take him out? But even if his body was reanimated by the epidemic, as a descendant, I would not dare to touch it. Huh, now that's some tearful respect. Goddess Venus, why dost thou bring me yet another trial? His body was also raised by the epidemic. Maybe this experimental cure from Loten will work. It worked? What did you do to Lungel? What if it damages his body? Who cares? I don't care if he's your ancestor. I want to live. Seriously, you, this? And who are you? Am I still wandering the dreamscape? Give me that money. I know he dropped money. We'll explain the current situation to Lunjil in an uncharacteristically polite manner. Lunjil nodded silently at his descendant's words, only occasionally throwing in a quick question or two. Plague as powerful as the goddess's curse. I find that hard to believe. But perhaps I, standing before you now, am the greatest proof of that story. Yes, Lun, I mean great ancestor. Please help the Dark Elf Kingdom get through this crisis. A sudden change in his tone. Does he want to be a theater actor or something? Of course, you don't have to ask that of me, brave warrior. Ooh. So you're going to accompany us, right? Then let's save the chatter for later and get on our way. You, don't be so rude to my... You're right, even at this moment, we don't know what threats the epidemic may pose to the kingdom. Let's hurry, descendant. Catacombs. Bodies are rising. Are they also the aftermath of the epidemic? They seem to have been buried relatively recently. What a tragedy. How could this happen? I expected this, but it seems that I'm not the only one who has risen from the sand of the past. Can't you use the same cure on them that you used on me? You think that's easy to make? If it was, we'd have solved the epidemic already. I feel sorry for them, but I have to save what I have left for last. I understand. Then please help them find their rest. Fork in the road. Hey Fatty, where should we go? You have no manners whatsoever. I don't know, I'm as new to this road as you. Ugh, you're useless. Then we should split up and find our way. If there are hazards along the way, we might as well clear them for the second party. You will come with me. I'm not going to let Lunjil suffer from your foul mouth. Ouch, what the heck? You can't do this. We should go too.
Nice.
Honey. Alright, yeah.
Great.
I don't know why I thought I would auto pick it up.
Overkill.
Oh, cool down.
Overkill. Good.
That ability is useful as heck.
Perfect.
Was it you who woke me? I'm in pain, pain, pain. Why must I hurt like this? I'm already dead. Who brought me back from the dead? I already lost everything. My beautiful hair, my beautiful skin, my eyes, my lips, I'm rotting all over. I'm so ugly. Why was I brought back from the dead? Give me your blood, your skin. I must be in my old form to reunite with him. I'll kill you if I have to. Claunter, Claunter. Claunter. So this is what was a dead end after all. Lunjil, I found the way. This way. Hold on, new gear. Alright, we're ready. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
Nice.
Hold on, scatter up. Those from earlier, what would happen to them if they got the cure? Would they wake up like you? The rotten bodies would probably go back to their graves. I'm a bit unusual. You're the heroic knight after all, huh? Well, others are probably scrambling to mass-produce the cure out there. Let's focus on reaching Underfoot. Can I move because of the remaining power of Goddess Venus? But my body will soon. He's high. Well, he's dead now. Oh, no, not yet. Rocks!
Overkill.
Jump. Don't jump. Large ghoul. Got him. It's a way out. There'll be an underfoot after this, right? We're almost there. After the lava cave ahead, you'll see the entrance to Underfoot. Gah, it's so far away. There's a reason the Dark Elves don't come out much. Well, we're almost there, so let's go. That's it. Uh-oh. I don't know why I got a prize card, but okay. Hey, Hero Knight, is something wrong with you? Not really, it's just that the more I investigate this place, the more I wonder if it really just has to do with the epidemic. Well, we'll never know, even if we think about it. We'll just have to do what we can for now. Yeah, by the way, why is it so hot here? If I stay here long enough, I'll turn into a dark elf myself. Shit. This is a lava field carved out by Runebert. Runebert, you mean the kid who was so fond of fire made this cave? That's right, Runebert, the Flame Devourer, carved out this tunnel by devouring the flames. It allowed us to harness the heat of magma in Underplay. The Scoria core is quite an important resource for us Dark Elves. That's why we have 3 golems guarding it. They are powerful beings, so be careful. That, of course, doesn't mean that I don't trust your skills, Sir Nungel. Scoria core, I remember this. I remember this, the good old days. The ground is becoming unstable at this rate. Looks like something bad is going on. That seems to be the epicenter. We better check out the situation over there. Alright. In I go. Oh, gotta wait for them to come up. Burning Hella. Die. Dark Tequila. Love me some dark tequila. Oil seller Oleg. Dead. Ah, more. Zaswa. They're coming out of the lava. Anyways. What are those big things? Looks like they're fighting corpses. They're the 3 golems I mentioned earlier, protecting this place from the outside threats. You call that protecting? It's more like tearing the place apart. At this rate, the magma will leak out and run all the way to Underfoot. For now, we need to stop those golems. Got him. Ooh, a unique. +6. Is this really the only way, destroying them? It's inevitable. While golems are physically capable, they don't understand sophisticated commands. We're really close now. The entrance is just around the corner. Okay. New gear. Let's take a moment to step out and disassemble to fill up to get my inventory sorted out. And we're a level 2 disassembler, so I'll be right back. Upgrade my disassembler. Disassembler, repair first. Repair disassembler. Tune it. Upgrade complete. That cost me 30k. Worth though. Okay. To Underfoot Gate. More golems. such a fun. Ah, I've been frozen. I became frozen. I had to let it go. Why are we fighting elves? Something hit me and slowed me down, damn. Is it true they have joined hands with the humans, lol? What's the point of talking, Dingo? We just need to get him to Saffron and that's it. Yes. Look at that human female back there with him. What better proof than that? Border Patrol? What are they doing here? What, are they in the same garrison as you? I don't see any camaraderie. You, don't get caught up in rumors you know nothing about. We must get to Underfoot and stop this war. Stopping the war? Too late. Lol, after you left, the army was ready to leave and the elders had given their approval. Epidemic, the war with the humans, and the aura of death that lingered all along the way. Are all these seemingly unrelated things connected? Maybe it's all part of someone's plan. Who's that in the old relic-like armor? Dingo, what are we gonna do? If they want to fight, so be it. We'll kill the outsiders and take Lowell. Never mind these guys. Got him. Drat, we're so close to the entrance. I'm running out of time. You guys go ahead. I'll take care of them. I'll be counting on you, Descendant. Say what? Don't act like a hero. There's no way a klutz like you can handle those four. Oh, outsiders. You're not allowed. You can't go to Underfoot. Does Knight keep the place when he was alive? Get back now or I'll cut you. Sorry, Sir Knight, but we can't do that. We have to go through here. I'll never make the same mistake again, ever. Got him. Never, I almost skipped again. Guarding the entrance even after death. Don't know whose spell that is, but it's cruel. Thank you for your help. We couldn't have come this far if it weren't for you. Now all that remains is to go to Underfoot and stop the army's advance. They will be reluctant to trust humans, but if I go with you and identify myself, maybe they'll think twice before pushing the war forward. Underfoot outskirts. Let's go. Oh, it's just one square, alright. We're completely surrounded. Were they waiting for us? Well, we've heard reports of an invasion by outsiders who are brazenly spreading the epidemic. You've made it this far. The path you've cut through will be used as an advance route for the army. Thank you for saving us the trouble. Now is not the time to go to war with the humans. Will you listen to this adventurer for a moment? They can help us resolve the crisis that has come to our kingdom. Who are you? I heard that after the Great Blaze, all the elves disappeared except for the female at Moonlight Tavern. This is strange. My name is Lungel, Slayer of the Monster, Gydrogar, and fulfiller of the 7 tasks of the goddess Venus. But you're lying, that's nonsense. How disappointing. I thought you, as my descendants, would recognize the Jusianus I'm riding. Don't panic, that must be the work of the humans over there. How dare they use the epidemic to play with the corpse of the greatest hero? You really think so? What a shame. I've come all this way to bring you news, but you're not at all prepared to face the danger that lies ahead. Stop! He matches the description of Lungel in the historical documents. He also appears to be of sound mind. You don't seriously believe one can control our dead ancestors with an artificially caused epidemic, do you, Elder Saffron? My queen, you have not yet learned the greed of men. They'll do anything for a piece of land and a handful of resources. You must cut their heads off and lead this army into the city of men. Enough. The order I gave you was to prepare my army for a possible conflict. Understood. Greetings, outsiders. My name is Maya, Queen of Fenez. I'd like to apologize for our rude behavior. Could you tell me what you saw and heard on your way here? Queen listened to the adventurer's tale for what seemed like an eternity, unperturbed. Only when it was over did she let out a small sigh as she looked up at the darkening sky. Descendant, believe it or not, there is not an ounce of falsehood in the story of this adventurer. Ah, my apologies, Sir Lungel. It wasn't because I didn't believe you that I sighed. I'm glad that the epidemic was not caused by humans and that we're working on a cure, but it still doesn't change the fact that we need to find the source of this epidemic. I agree, but from what I've seen so far, the epidemic in Fenez and the dead outside their graves are two different things. They're different than... This sound. Guys, you're safe. This is bad. You imbeciles, what's the fuss? The Death Dragon's seal seems to have broken. Oh, shit. Ah, the Death Dragon, what are you talking about all of a sudden? Centuries old seals can't be broken that easily. Well, maybe because it's centuries old. Elder, that's not what's important right now. That roar, and the energy that accompanies it, it has to be the Death Dragon. If the dragon's seal really has broken, then there's no point in arguing over who's to blame. We need to send out a subjugation party now. The Death Dragon's energy. Yes, that's what I've been feeling all the way here. I'll join the subjugation party. Perhaps that's why this body is still holding on. I'm sorry, but would you join us too? Of course. Drat, this wasn't part of the deal. Alright then, Your Majesty. Will you write a letter for me so I can get paid more when I go back? Really? Thank you. If you've come this far, I have no doubt of your abilities. I'll keep the subjugation party to a small number of elites. The dragon's seal really has been broken. A rush would only add to the casualties. Your Majesty, you should remain here and protect Underfoot. I'll lead the party. I'll go too. Right now, we need all the help we can get. No, you're the only thing holding this kingdom together right now. Even if things go wrong, you must stay here and plan for the future. That's the way for the kingdom. What the? I thought that old coot was just a warmonger. It seems he really cares for his country. I agree, it's just that he shows it in a horrible way. Alright, Faris, I get it, you're buffing. He's buffing. She keeps buffing. Cough, cough. What is this? It feels like poison, but different. It's the deathly energy of the Death Dragon. The longer you're exposed to it, the harder it will be to move. Fortunately, the seal doesn't seem to have broken completely, or we wouldn't have made it this far alive. Fortunately, are you serious? Everyone looks as if they're going to die right now. You weaklings, don't make a fool of yourself in front of the outsiders. Get up! Ooh, that's much better. Maybe, just maybe, we'll be buried here with the dragon today. There he is. What happened? His body should have been torn to pieces and bound. Foolish dogs of Ifrit. Did you really think your flimsy seals could hold me forever? Ah, I knew it. It was the dragon's influence that brought the dead back to life. You're not a living thing, unlike the others. Interesting. You've been revived by my energy, yet you retain your mind. It doesn't look like you had much time left in this body, though. But it's enough time left for me to seal you up and return you to the dirt. Ha ha ha. You are pale with fear, yet you speak so well. Wonderful. I can't even imagine the damage you must have sustained to seal him away. I can't let such a tragedy happen again. Let's go. It's a good thing I have experience slaying dragons. I'm a Dragoon. Got him. You're good, but still not good enough to do anything to my immortal body. Ugh, haven't we inflicted enough wounds to kill him already? This is getting ridiculous. We're all getting tired at this rate. Aha, have you finally given up on life? Actually, you've already died once, so you've just decided to go back. Thanks to you, I was able to see my descendants hundreds of years in the future and help them. Thank you. I suppose this will be the last thing I can do for posterity. Now, opportunity, don't miss out. Hey, what did you do? Grr, you little. You're not just going to stand there and watch. Everyone, this is the time. Now's our chance for an all-out attack. Oh, that's a hold. You fire moths. No, never again. The day I break out, I'll make you pay. Oh. Are we done? Did we get him? He dropped 68 bucks. Actually, he dropped 5 gold and then 68 fell to the ground. Not dead. It can't. It constantly regenerates itself. Perhaps over the centuries, the seal has weakened enough that it can no longer fully suppress its regenerative powers, and that sneaky dragon has been quietly gathering strength in secret. Let's get back to Underfoot. We'll need to prepare a stronger seal this time. We've learned the hard way what can happen if we allow the slightest crack. You over there, take care of Lungel's remains. Ah, you must have some kind of disease that kills you when you say thank you. Level 40. Yes, Norfaira, the next day. Oh! They headed to Underfoot, the capital of Fennis, the kingdom of the Dark Elves, to find the cause of the plague. But before that, the adventurers would have to confront those mangled and cursed by the plague. Almost skipped that. Alright, basic passives, max that out. That, use their buff. That out. New abilities, head penetration. Can we not name these like that? Head penetration. Ooh, it's a DP! Soaring, use the direction keys to adjust your landing location. Press the skill key again to land immediately. Can also be used during jumps. Hold enemies within your landing range. Yes, we want that. It's a DP. Now down forward, I hate those. Creates and throws multiple magic spears at enemies in front. After shooting a set number of magic spears, your character delivers a finishing attack in front. Press the forward key during the finishing attack to increase its casting range. It can be used during jumps and can be cancelled midway with a jump. Okay. Learn both of those. Oh, and other skills, duh. What am I doing? The throw that I've been using so much. Surround break is pretty good for now. Buffalo Fall, take that. Locust Burning, I'll take. Alright. We'll look up a real build once we hit level cap, if anything. We are now in Underfoot. You're back! I'm glad to see you're all safe and sound. What happened to the seal of the Death Dragon? I see, Sir Lungel. He lunged in. Get it? It was an epic sacrifice. There's a reason he's ranked first among the 7 heroes. I'm ashamed of myself for doubting his sincerity for even a moment. I'd like to rebury his remains in the catacombs and erect a new monument in his memory. If you would allow me to do so, Your Majesty. Please do. Now that we know it was the Death Dragon who caused the deaths, I see no reason to proceed with the war with the humans. What do you say, Elder Saffron? My queen, trust with other races is not something that is easily earned. Saffron, do you still have doubts? In my nearly 900 years of life, I have encountered too much ill will toward us Dark Elves. Please let me plead with you. What nonsense are you going to talk about? Okay, please go ahead. Isn't it strange? What is? The Death Dragon seal had been in place for a very long time, and when these people came, it was suddenly broken. Fortunately, we managed to reseal it, but only because our hero Lungel sacrificed himself. Also, how did Lungel suddenly come to be with them? Why did they pass by the hero's catacomb and come here with only Lungel in tow? That's because there's truth in the simplest of answers. They broke the dragon's seal so they could curry favor with us and dismiss the Principality's epidemic incident. Yeah, okay. Simplest, my butt. That's crap. Living 900 years has only made you a suspicious demon. Certainly, this is a problem we can't afford to ignore. Are you serious? I hope I'm wrong, but I can't trust their cure. Your Majesty, I believe it's safer to imprison them until the truth is known. Hey Queen, you don't believe that nonsense, do you? All of this is slander. Why would we do that? We risked our lives to get here. Elder Saffron. If your suspicions are not true, then we have imprisoned innocent people. I don't intend to keep them locked up forever. As I said earlier, I want to make sure that their cure does what they say it does. One of them, yes, Adventurer, you'd be perfect. How about we have the Adventurer take the cure and investigate the situation in Norfaera? I understand. I accept your proposal, Elder. Your Majesty, what? I'm very grateful for your help, but as Queen of the Dark Elves, I cannot make a decision based on gratitude alone until we know the exact cause of this situation. If what Elder Saffron says is true, the very existence to us Dark Elves is at stake. But this could also be an opportunity for you. Just as Elder Saffron asked, I'd like you to head to Norfaera, where the epidemic first broke out, to see what's going on. Heed the Queen's words, Adventurer, if you want to save the other two. Take them away. Hey, Adventurer! Gah, let go of me. I'll go on my own. Adventurer will be waiting. Damn. The other two imprisoned, it makes no sense to let you, Adventurer, freely move alone in the land of the Dark Elves. You'll be accompanied by a guide appointed by the Elders. Hello, you're the Adventurer, right? Call me Minay. You'd better not try anything stupid. Anything you do will be reported to us through Minay. Minay, keep an eye on them. Yes, sir. Adventurer, for now, please come this way. You don't have to be so obvious about your distrust of me. I get it, but you don't have to be so wary of me. I'm not on your side, but I'm not on the Elder's side either. You're in a very awkward position right now. The Dark Elves are very hostile to you humans because they believe you brought the epidemic upon them. If the word of Spirazi gets out, things will only escalate. The public opinion in the kingdom will likely turn to the humans have broken Spirazi's seal, and calls for war will rise. Currently, we'll have no evidence to prove that you broke Spirazi's seal, but we also have no evidence to prove that you didn't. But if we can uncover the truth that you claim, then we can change a lot of things. We can make it clear that it wasn't the humans who spread the epidemic. We can also prove that the cure works. Most of all, it would remove Elder Saffron's suspicion. In other words, this is both a crisis and an opportunity. So, since you seem to understand that we have no other choice, let's get moving. It's a risky route, but we'll go through what used to be called the Tyrant's Altar to get to Norfaera. Sure. Can I give her gifts? I can give her gifts. That's funny. Alright. Through the Tyrant's Altar, while I walk sassily. Dwarves! Dark Elves, you've made it here at last. Attack! Dwarves. Yeah, that's what I said, dwarves. Oops, accidentally. What's the command for this? I did it by accident. Half circle. I did a half circle? This is going to be a problem. Before heading to Norfaera, we'll have to take care of these dwarves first. You probably don't know about the dwarves. In short, they're a race that's obsessed with gold. Of course, no one can resist gold, but dwarves take it to a different level. The race itself was born from a strong obsession for gold. It's also cursed by the goddess Venus. The dwarves have an insatiable appetite for gold. The more gold they have, the more gold they need. Such a terrible curse, you say? Well, it's the consequence for what their king did. King of the dwarves, Tanaktar, formerly known as a Tyrant King, revealed to Venus that her lover was in love with an elf, solely for gold. As a result, he obtained information about a legendary golden vein from Venus and built a huge tunnel and underground city of Noirfera. But by meddling in God's affairs, he earned a bolt of unbridled fury, that stupid dwarf. Sorry, I got worked up. The elf who fell in love with Venus's lover was one of us. Those greedy dwarves have cursed us with the color of night. Of course, our great king Guntram beheaded Tanikhtar and claimed Noirfera as his own, but conflict between races can't be easily erased, as you're seeing for yourself now. Anyway, if those dwarves are digging tunnels that lead out of Noirfera, there's no telling where or how the epidemic will spread. And if it spreads by unknown paths, truth can never be found and war can never be stopped. There must be a king who rules over them. Let's find him. Okay, we got dwarves now. There's no dwarf character. Got him. Such a good ability. Oh, DP! Got him. I know that's a half circle. What is this one? Up, forward, forward. I hate those. The ones that aren't real. Spin! There's a hidden cave. That dwarf earlier was probably a gatekeeper to protect it. That guy was not a dwarf. That was a giant. Rhapsodia was not a dwarf. This looks like a tunnel the dwarves cut through. It also looks secretive. They must have rushed in and didn't clean up after themselves. Their tracks are led to it. Let's go in. Ugh, this tunnel is narrow, made just for the dwarves. Please be careful. This isn't better? This is way better. Why does it have less fame? The rarity thing. Old tunnel. Who knew there was so much gold in here? I hear the sound of pickaxes not far away. The dwarves must be doing something. Let's go find it. Well, if you hear the sound of pickaxes, it can only be doing one thing. I can push the carts, right? Yeah, I remember this. They've built a statue. How dare they? Dark elves. The dark elves have appeared with a human. Dark elves. They've come to steal our gold. Those greedy jerks. Don't let them take it. Stop them. You dwarves haven't changed at all. Let's make them listen to us first. Got him. Whittier. Look at the overwhelming amount of gold he's wearing. He must be the king of the dwarves. Dark elves, you've even enlisted humans to steal our gold. What? We don't care about your gold. Also, it's of no importance at the moment. I get that you love gold, but are you even aware of the recent epidemic outbreak? Cease digging tunnels here immediately. You must relocate your residence under the supervision of us dark elves. You don't deserve this, but following Queen Maya's wishes, I'm offering you the most peaceful way possible. You mean a peaceful way to rob us of our gold? You should know that my judgment in the field is the will of the Dark Elf Elders. You don't want to follow in Tanikhtar's footsteps, do you? Show your true colors, Dark Elf. What are you doing? Stop them! Protect the gold! Whittier! So many tunnels. Let's chase him down first. Nice. Plus 2 Schneerl held or whatever. Queen gold scattered. Doesn't hit near me though. That's right, I don't have a Hadoken. Yeah, it's not easy to follow him through the tunnels that they've dug, but tracking him shouldn't be too hard for me. He dropped some trinkets as he ran away. Let's pursue him through the tunnels. He'll eventually come to a dead end. Alright, let's go then. This is pretty deep. They've been digging under our radar for quite some time. With all this gold, I wonder if it's part of the golden vein that Tanaktar acquired in exchange for the curse. Let's get moving. The epidemic is still spreading. We can stop their king, Whittier. The dwarves will stop digging tunnels. King's Ruin, let's go. Is this a ruin? It's not a place you'd expect to find gold. Why did Whittier come here? Underneath Alfira, there are many ruins that we have yet to discover. Their locations are so well hidden. Looks like the dwarves have stumbled upon this one. We'd better be careful, not just because of Whittier, but because most ruins don't welcome guests. Is this what I remember it is? King's Ruin, yeah. Yeah, King's Ruin. This used to be like the dungeon that would like gatekeep people. He's dead. It's inflicted by a sword. But whose? Here come more rude intruders. I had no idea he was there. Whittier must have been killed by that knight. He wanted to fight fire with fire. This is a fitting end for him. I'm the great wind that protects the great king Borodin. Borodin? Death to those who dare disturb the king's rest. You better be careful. I don't think he'll let us go easily. I remember these guys used to be such a gate to like leveling and stuff. I swore an eternal vow to protect. I wasn't sure, but crossing swords with him confirms it. He's a corpse reanimated by the epidemic. The epidemic must have already spread through the dwarven tunnels. By the way, if that knight was indeed the defender of Borodin, we're in trouble. Borodin is the king of the mythical ancient kingdom. Legend has it that he had all the strength and power in the world, but his tyranny caused him to be betrayed and killed by his own people. If Borodin and his powerful knights break out, we'll be in trouble. The good news is, if Borodin really is buried beneath Alfira, as legend has it, then we can head straight to Noir Farah from here. We'll have to change our mission a bit, fighting the epidemic against the clock. Now that Whittier is dead, it's become impossible to stop the dwarves or find our way through the maze of tunnels. I suggest we fight Borodin and his knights and head straight to Noir Farah from here. I'm sorry, adventurer, but I can't think of a better way to convince the elders, prevent war, and defend Underfoot from the threat of the epidemic. You also still have to save your friends too. No. I remember you. I remember you. Fuck you. Yeah, I remember you all. Yeah, get wrecked. No. Get wrecked. This one's different. He's much stronger than the 5 previous knights combined. How dare you? How dare you disturb the peaceful repose of death? Kneel! He can do this just by shouting. Was it you who have broken the sublime cycle of death and life? No. You've woken up in the distant future. There is a plague going around, and you've awakened to the effects of it. This is not the era of your tyranny. Return to the rest you deserve. Ha ha ha, my tyranny, that's funny. But I admit it, though history can be reshaped by the survivors, I suppose. Good, let me ask you a question. Where is Nemesis? Nemesis? Not even her name was passed down in history, was it? Bellow, that jerk. Ha ha ha. Alright, then as a faithful servant of Usir, I must do what I must. It must be the will of Usir that I have awakened. Stop. Let's see if you're worthy of granting me Usir's arrest. DP! God. It's difficult to control my rotting body. Such peculiar energy from a disease. I cannot resist it. Now it has started contaminating my mind. What a horrific plague. How do you intend to address this plague that disturbs Usir's rest? Answer me. That's us Dark Elves' business. Even if we perish because we can't uncover the truth. Even if we fall into decay through infighting. Those of us who are still alive will stop it. You mean I have no say in all this? Okay, I would rather fall at your hands and lose my mind than leave only a body rotten with disease. In accordance with Usir's teachings, I shall again enter the rest of death. Good luck protecting your deaths. Arr. The real him is different from legend. Rest in death. I wonder if they have something to do with the ancient religion he was so deeply immersed in. I've never heard of the god named Usir before, though. Anyway, I'm glad it went well. Oh no, we lost a lot of time. Let's get moving. See ya. The path leads this way, and I know where it goes from here. Fortunately for us, the dwarves have also been digging in Noir Farah. Let's move. City of Noir Farah. You've arrived. This is Noir Farah. I kind of knew it, but this is terrible. Understandable too. It is, after all, where the epidemic started. Oh, did you take the cure? The medicine certainly seems to be working. Let's see how things go and move carefully. Must be careful. Grr, help. I want to live. I don't want. It hurts. I expected it, but this was such a peaceful village. I must find out why these people had to die like this. Well, they're dead again. That's a lot. I hear the screams. I see. So the epidemic here is people? No, that can't be right. I heard there were no survivors left. Oh no. Someone is at the epicenter of the epidemic. He's running away from us. It'd be stranger if we didn't go after him. Oh, hello. Whoa, I've been stunned. Goodbye. 20. That. This way, adventurer. The epidemic's poisonous energy grows stronger the deeper we go. How can he go in there? Okay, let's follow him. Sure. After him we go. Oh, right. My buff. Oh no, stop the intruders from entering the sanctum. Sanctum. Something's wrong. I never seen a pentacle like this before. The epidemic's energy is weaker around here too. It was set up by those who speak of the sanctum. Then, for now we should keep following the man who ran away. He might know something. Alright. No. Nope. I remember these two bosses. Used to be super annoying to fight. Alright, what we got? So you followed me this far. Who are you and what are you doing here? You better choose your answer carefully. You must have heard the shouts of our followers on your way here. This is us Grimseeker Sanctum. Sanctum? What is this sanctum you're talking about? Call a place full of disease a sanctum. Oh no, did you create it? Don't you already know that the pentacle we set up is keeping the epidemic from spreading? You have no business here. Go back. What if we say no? We've come to investigate the cause of this epidemic. Now, we also want to see if it really has nothing to do with you. Cause of this epidemic. If you go beyond this, you can die. Don't you value your lives? Such a radical religious organization. If you stop us for any reason, we will have no choice but to use force. Even now, my people are plagued by the epidemic and threatened by war. This is our last warning. Move out of the way. You won't relent, will you? We remove everyone who poses a threat to the apostles. Blame your intrusiveness. Nope. Ooh, he dropped the pink. I saw that. No, Azalea. Do you think I'm cruel? But this is what I have to do. If I could save all the Dark Elves by sacrificing one person, then I'd gladly get my hands dirty. Let's go. Ring of Huchtred. The epidemic's energy is definitely thickening in the direction that they're blocking. By the way, I can't believe we've made it this far without catching the epidemic. This vaccine is definitely reliable. At least we've got that confirmed. Now we just need to find out what's causing the epidemic from the inside. Gear. Oh, I didn't need to unseal that one. Next quest. Let's go. What do we got? What do we got? I wish that had a shorter cooldown. I guess it would be busted if it did. It's just so cool. And I could do the deep in the air. That's just, oh my god, it's so cool. Is that a better beam spear than what I got? Oh, look how cool this looks. What do we got? Oh, it's you. Poisonous energy. My disease will destroy everything. Rawr. I can tell. That's the source of the epidemic. Finally, here we are. Let's go, adventurer. Oh shit. Die. I am a vision of disease, a vision of destruction. My spittle covers the earth with the scent of death. Wait for me, Delazy of Plague. What? The poisonous energy is fading. I think we found the source of the epidemic. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's not the poison, it's just that my legs are weak. Well done, adventurer. With that, the Dark Elves are finally... This is all thanks to you, adventurer. Now we can go home safely. But there are still many unanswered questions. Who's Delazy? Or Delezi? Why were those illusions of it here, and that religious organization called the Grim Seekers? They mentioned the Apostle and called this place the Sanctum, but I don't think they created the epidemic, given that they were here to stop it from spreading. But what else were they doing here? Anyway, let's get back to Underfoot. We need to stop the war and give everyone the vaccine. That's our mission. And of course, we need to get the two friends of yours out of jail. Report to Saffron. Since I'm here, let's assemble. Hear that, so it can be disassembled. Alright. Elder Saffron, please let my friends out. Not even my friends, really, but I see. Ah, you're back. Adventurer, it's been a while. Why is Iris here? Report, did the cure work? First of all, the cure they made is reliable. We traveled to the source of the epidemic and experienced no illness, no change. You sure about that? Yes, I can vouch for it. I drank it myself. Next, we found out what caused this epidemic. Hard to explain exactly, but from what I've gathered, it could be a vision of something called Delezi. A vision of disease or an illusion of destruction. It told us to wait for Delezi of Plague and disappeared. After it was gone, Nor Farah began to normalize, and whatever it was was definitely not human. Vision of disease or an illusion of destruction. Delezi, fortune teller, everything is as you said. I've come only to clear up the misunderstandings between you and the humans and to warn you of a coming threat. There is no reason to deceive you with lies, Elder Saffron. As I said, the being you two have encountered is an apostle. Specifically, a part of Delezi. An apostle? Delezi is a being whose very existence is a disease. He destroys those around him with his mere breath. I'm well aware of his infamy in Pandemonium. Mine, the vision you witnessed looked like a giant dog, didn't it? Yes, one that drooled endlessly at that. Then it was definitely him. Surely, Mine, you couldn't have known the name of the apostle. Was it possible that the humans target us through him? As I said, Apostle Delezi is called the source of disease. The humans cannot use him. Even if they did, they'd only be destroying themselves. Also, they wouldn't have helped develop the cure in the first place if that were the case. This is obviously a trick of Apostle Delezi to divide Arad. Thanks to the adventurer, no further damage will be done. Who knew an apostle would be the cause of this? I think that only a small part of him has metastasized and caused such havoc. It's shocking. They have so much influence on the world by their very existence. You mean to tell me this is all a misunderstanding caused by the apostle? I recognize your reluctance towards humans, Saffron, but you must think of a greater threat. There's no time to waste, Elder Saffron. I have honored your wishes, and now that all misunderstandings have been cleared up, I will ask you to do my bidding. Queen, the truth has been revealed. Let us set the two of them free. As you wish, Your Majesty. Finally, I'm free. After all I've done for you, Dark Elves, I can't believe you're treating me like this. I'll never work for nothing again. Wait, actually, I want compensation. Been through a lot, you two. I feel as if I haven't seen the light of day for a long time. Don't be a drama queen, you live underground. I don't know how to apologize to you two. My queen, apologies are not made in words. The Queen of the Dark Elves, I will see what I can do to compensate you for your trouble. Oh good, it's not like this was the first time I was locked up for a day or two. Oh wait, but what about me? Quiet! Hey adventurer, we'll leave first then. I don't want to be here for another second. Have fun talking to her. Hey girl. Adventurer, Mine, you've done a great job. Despite the rough and unpleasant things you have been through, you have given of yourselves to help us. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Phone's voice thing activated, like why? An adventurer, I hope you know that Elder Saffron meant you no harm. He only wanted what was best for his country. Let me apologize on his behalf. Your Majesty. Elder Saffron, perhaps we could open our hearts to the outside world a little more. We couldn't have resolved this situation without the adventurer's help. Since we've been helped, it's only right we help others in return. Yes. Nene, I'd like to speak with you separately. Yes, Your Majesty. And as for our misunderstanding about the Principality, I have prepared a letter through Kalanter. Your actions have reminded me of what it means to be a friend, give and receive help. As I told Elder Saffron, perhaps we have closed our hearts from the outside world for too long. That's probably why when confusion arises, we first blame others around us for not knowing how to communicate. The Dark Elf Kingdom is at odds with the human Delos Empire, but we don't think of all humans as enemies. The letter is simply about strengthening our alliance, but I'd like you and Kalanter to deliver it to the Empress of the Principality, so that you can be a symbol of the bond between our kingdom and theirs. Yes, Your Majesty. Adventurer, I can't repay you in full now, but if you ever need help in the future, know that you can always come to me. You're a friend to us Dark Elves. Hey girl, want a gift? Got some cubes. Got some cubes. All she says is thank you. Cubes. Alright. Going all the way back. Going this way. I got lost for a second. I remember this bulletin board used to have the daily quest posted on it. You had to go to it all the time. Back in my day. So Fennis would like to apologize for the misunderstanding and propose to continue our alliance, right? Yes, this incident caused a misunderstanding, but thanks to this adventurer, the truth was revealed. Now we'd like to resume our alliance. Yawning. Our alliance with you. I'm sorry for what your country has gone through and the lives you've lost. It's difficult to forgive you for making such an unfounded accusation, but I understand your country was in a dire situation. There was also no military clash because of this. There's no reason not to accept your queen's proposal. Thank you. I can't wait to go back and share this great news with my queen. I'll write my response now. Please give me a moment. Oh, and adventurer, could you stay after this? There's something I'd like to discuss with you. It won't take long. Here you go. Dark Elf Messenger, please deliver my response safely to your queen. I will. Then, Your Majesty. Adventurer, I'll take my leave. Take care. Let me cut to the chase. While the situation in Fennes Kingdom is still being sorted out, I have an urgent request. A mysterious plague of unknown origin has been reported in Northmire, north of Hendenmire. Not a simple plague, but a strange phenomenon that causes the afflicted to gradually take on the appearance of animals, and the situation has escalated as they attack their neighbors. In the end, we had to place the entirety of Northmire under quarantine, and now we're trying to get a handle on the situation. First it was the Fennes Kingdom, and now our Northmire. Something is amiss, but we can't figure out what. Adventurer, you've experienced the epidemic of the Fennes Kingdom. Perhaps you know what to do. Kill everything? Could you help us with our investigation for the sake of the anxious people of the Principality of Belmire? Well, time to fucking... Oh, talk to her again. Thank you. Of course, we wouldn't want to send you off on your own. Originally, we asked Faris for help, but she had some business to attend to in the Fennes Kingdom. But she introduced us to someone who knows the back alley as well as she does, and is just as skilled with poison. Ah, there she is. Oh, Hellcat Louise. So, you're the adventurer. Faris told me about you. Are you really as good as fighting as she says? I can't wait to see you fight. So just you and me, is that it? The plague spreading at Northmire, the city of the Principality Belmire, was killing all lives and melting everything. Jesus, melting? The worst existence, Apostle Delezi of the Black Plague, must be hiding deep inside Northmire. More people would only increase the risk of infection, so we've decided to bring just the two of you. Given the situation, we'd better investigate quickly before more damage is done. Do you have any clues? According to survivors who escaped Northmire, Grozny is completely unharmed by this disease, which is strange. Completely unharmed? Suppose we should start in Grozny then. We might find some clues about the immune system or a cure there. That would be great. Now I wish you a safe return. Alright, adventurer, we can get acquainted while investigating together. Okay. The Northmire. I remember this being annoyingly hard too. Although I remember it was like up here, not... Yeah. It used to be up here and then in the back. Here's Mine. Here's Lino. Hey, what's up, Lino? Demonic Lancers take away each other's power. That's how their power works, which comes from Shirako. The power cost a great many children's lives, but it saved many more children's lives. One of them was me. Ironic, isn't it? I guess it's not. Going to the dregs. Northmire. Grozny. Bees. Bees. Look, there's nothing wrong with this place except for the bushes, of course, which don't belong in the back alley. Who are you? Are you bounty hunters? These are people too, but they look... Are they infected? I don't know how you knew we were here, but we won't go down without a fight. Die! I don't know what you're talking about, but I won't shy away from a challenge. Let's warm up, shall we? Die. What did he throw at me? What is... What the fuck? Ugh, you're so strong. Even if you take me, you won't know where my companions are. Take you? Why would we? How are you feeling, by the way? You're too healthy to be infected. I was expecting more primal reactions, like barking and growling. Infected? You dreaded humans? You're even treating me like an infected now. This place is protected by Michelle's barrier. Michelle? What? Let them in? Why? Rambling and talking to yourself are classic symptoms of hallucinations. Is this a symptom of the infectious disease? Michelle and I can communicate from a distance, and she wants me to let you in, though I don't understand why. Michelle, you mean your imaginary friend? You'll see if she's imaginary or not when you're inside, and for the record, we're not infected. We're normal people. Must have been quite frustrating for him to have to emphasize he's a normal person. Well, now that we've cleared the way, let's go in. Let's find out who this Michelle is. I remember the Michelle fight. Ooh, I missed that. Yoink, yoink. Surely Deschamps was guarding the entrance. How did you get here? Ooh, a girl who controls plants this time. Are you infected? Infected? No, we're Cypher. Actually, why should I tell you? I'm scared, but I must do this. I can't rely on Michelle for help forever. Do you know Michelle? I heard she wants to see us. Don't lie to me. Get out now or I'll force you out. I'm a Cypher too. I can do it. Okay, bring it on. DP! The way the screen went black. You're scaring me. Go away. What are you doing? You really are pretty inexperienced. You'd have ended up dead if you were in the back alley. I'm scared. I'm scared. Michelle, help. Michelle, you want them in? Oh, okay. Is she hallucinating too? The one earlier said he didn't. I don't have any details on this epidemic, so I can't tell. Just follow this path. You'll find Michelle. But you'd better not hurt Michelle or I'll kick your butt. Stop running your mouth, girl. Adventurer, we'll have to meet with Michelle to clear things up, right? Right? Go. Got him. That shoots too. Oh no, it's just a regular spear. Got all of them. Imagine that with the blaze set to make it bigger. Nice to meet you. I'm Michelle Monaghan. You're the adventurer who helped find the cause of the epidemic that spread across the Dark Elf Kingdom, right? And next to you is Hellcat Louise of the Black Alley. Yes, that's me. I think I know why you're here. You're here to investigate the epidemic that's spreading through Northmire, aren't you? Probably hoping to find some clues to a cure. So you know, that'll make this easy. How is this place safe from the epidemic? Of course I'm a little suspicious about that because of the two freaks we met before you. We're not infected. Those who know of our existence call us the Cyphers. The Cyphers? We have abilities that are incomprehensible to the average person, such as telekinesis and the ability to communicate with bugs and plants. Because of our unusual abilities, most of us were abandoned by our parents and witch-hunted by the public from a young age. We didn't do anything wrong. We're just people like you. I guess this is why they emphasize being normal. There's no cure for infected people here. I'm just using my telekinetic power to keep the disease at bay. Such power, it all makes sense if this power... You're Michelle, right? Please help us. We want to get to the bottom of this epidemic and save people. Sorry for the situation, but actually I'm not considering what normal people have done to us. So go back. You've left us to fend for ourselves here. You fend for yourselves. What? We didn't even know you existed until just now. Of course, you didn't. We went through great lengths to stay out of your sight, though the epidemic seems to have undone all of that. I'll say it again, go back. I'm only letting you go because I believe you came with good intentions. I'll show you mercy, but no generosity. We can't do that. The back alley is my life. It holds my memories of Faris. I must have it back. you're not going to listen, then I'll have to use force. She's gonna throw chairs at me. Got her. Ugh, you're as strong as I thought, but it's no use. My friends, whom I saw just yesterday, are now either dead or barely alive. I'm not doing this for the sake of humanity. I'm doing this so I can get my life back, so the people I care about don't get hurt. Just as you want to protect the ciphers next to you, I want to protect my friends next to me. No matter what you say, I won't change my mind. I'll say it again, go back. There's no way I'll use my power for the normal people. Why not use it for you, the ciphers, instead of us? What do you mean? Make a deal. You said you've always been on the run, which is why you're hiding out here, right? When this is over, you ciphers will be protected by the names of Hellcat Louise and Sewer Princess Faris, so long as you're in the back alleys. We may be crude, but we're not without mercy. No one in the back alley will discriminate against you if you help them. We're safe enough as it is. Why should we take that gamble? The way people look at you, you want to change that, don't you? I promise you, if you help us find the source of the epidemic, a cure for the epidemic. If you do, no one in the back alley will look down on you. And word will spread through the streets that the ciphers have come to the aid of the people. That the ciphers are not to be feared, and that the ciphers are family of the streets. I dropped the gold now, apparently. Okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Younger ciphers are still afraid of the stares they've received. I want to make sure they grow up happily. Okay, we've got a deal, right? You won't regret it. Keep in mind, that place is full of infectious agents that can make you sick just by breathing them in for a moment. My barrier is the only thing that keeps them out. You mean? Don't make me angry. It only takes a second to remove my barrier. I already investigated the nearby city a few times before you arrived. Villagers have been evacuated and some bandits have taken over. They walk the streets as if the epidemic isn't a problem, but some of them have transformed into the shape of animals and insects, typical symptom of the epidemic. But the Empress was telling the truth. I thought it was just a local rumor. Bandits who have taken over the already lawless city are picking pockets at the mere sight of passerby. Be careful. Sure. Brigand City. Now, my barrier will protect you from the infectious agent. Ooh, interesting. Okay, let's start investigating. I remember this song. This song is fun. Catchy. Oh god, I have to kill dogs. Forgot. And statues. Fuck off. Yeah. Open up! Ooh, almost out of fatigue today. You're not infected. How are you not infected? Finally, here's a real infected victim. That plague has turned me into this. It's turned me into a dog. He's become a furry. The pipe. I hear the pipe. What the? I have to follow the sound of that pipe. Don't get in my way. Is it because of the epidemic? He's lost his marbles. Got him. Oh, didn't get him. He teleported. Diabolica. Oh, that's the short sword, though. I can't use that. What was the sound of the pipe he was talking about? Well, I didn't hear anything, but the herd of animals running off somewhere as if possessed. That was a bit strange, wasn't it? They went in that direction. Maybe there's a clue there. Oops, accidentally used the pot. Avatar. Oh, emblems. I got an emblem. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't have any avatar pieces for this guy. I could get the cheap mileage pack, but I like the look of default Demonic Lancer. Alright, investigate. Speedy Saki! She's dead now.
Nice.
Damn. I did not get him.
Great.
Another dude. Hey, where are you going? Come back. Rat. First it was Hakudo and now him. I thought the plague would make robbing people easier, but it's driven everyone crazy. What are you, lurking villagers? Did you chase away my dogs? What dogs? Oh, you mean the pack of beasts that we saw running away? Yes, do you know how many humans I've thrown at them to keep them fed? I'll throw you at them too. Hound Master Myojin. He's the leader of the bandits that have taken over this area. We didn't chase away his dogs, but it would be a shame to let a bad guy like that get away, wouldn't it? Guys, it's mealtime. Bite! DP! They're too strong. I better run. I'll feed you guys later. Ah, oh my god! You guys, why are you biting me? No, stop. Oh my god! That's kind of gruesome. Napalm Igniter? What? Was that epic tier too? You tamed us with the taste of human flesh and thought you'd be safe from us. Are you stupid? The hounds have gone that way. They're moving as if they're drawn to something. Let's follow them. Yeah, hold on, let me look at this. It is an epic ring. Okay. My game probably took a screenshot then. Yeah, it did. It takes a screenshot for epic or higher tier loot. RNG based, not guaranteed. Ah, Hamlin. I remember Hamlin. Here, get out of here. Take that premium token. God, that jump attack is so good. Black shot. More like dead. Get it? Fucking dead. Ooh, baby, got all three of them. Even this place is overrun with thieves, and of course they look like same as the dog-headed guy we saw earlier. He's definitely a Northmire. Who? Oh, I said the dog-headed guy was definitely infected. What are we talking about? Squeak, squeak! Did you hear the song too? Squeak! I hear it. I hear the pipe. Even the dog-headed guy from earlier said he heard a pipe. Is there a connection? Get out of the way. I must follow the sound of the pipe. No. Rat head shoe. Or a rat head head. The sound of the pipe they kept talking about. I think I heard it too. Though I quickly regained my senses, I felt a strange sensation of being pulled. I can't block sounds with my barrier. Apparently there's something powerful about the sound of that pipe. Keep your wits about you. You never know when you'll be swayed by it. This next quest, the bewitching song, a bewitching song. And oh, we only have 10 fatigue left, so this or the next dungeon might be the last one we can do for today. Which is good because I want to quit streaming, I think. Yeah. He slapped me! He slapped me! I'll never recover from this humiliation.
Excellent.
My career's over.
Nice.
That's Peter the Piper. Are you guests? I don't play for anyone who hasn't been invited. Who are you? I'm Peter the Piper, an evangelist who will spread the grace of the great Delezi to the world. Are you also here to gain Delezi's favor? I like his drip. So it was Delezi, I see. Delezi, that's the apostle that Iris told me about. You're familiar with Delezi. Then you must know how powerful he is. May you also serve as his glorious offering. That's not even funny. Ah, get out of here. Oh, I can't die here. but I heard you drop money. Ha ha ha, for Delazy. Ooh, rat boy. Where am I? Where is this place? I was going to kill Delazy and become king and find... No, I hear the pipe. I was drawn to it. Pipe, sound of the pipe. Was it you? Did you bewitch me? Did you lure me all this way? Man. How come the message isn't deleted though? Anyways, who are you? Killed Delazy? Oh shit, wait, hold on. Yeah. Why? I've been moving around a lot. I'm hungry. You look yummy. Wow, oh my god! Help. Delazy. Everyone only praises Delazy. I'm just as strong, you know. I could be king too. Oh, it hurts. The scar hurts. The hurting doesn't stop. I must go. I must find Delazy. These two people have been eaten in front of me. What happened? He ate a man. Called himself Scarver, and he didn't care about us. By the way, Delazy, Apostles, what was he talking about? Do you know about the Screaming Cavern incident? Delazy is a monster, also known as an apostle, just like Shiraka, who metastasized in that cavern. It seems Delazy metastasized in Northmire. I don't know the details, but do you think this Delazy is responsible for this whole mess? Absolutely. Yes, and I, Delazy... Are you scared all of a sudden? Haha, yes. He's like the apostle that almost killed the legendary 4 Blade Masters, right? I'd better brace myself. By the way, we're going after Delazy, right? Good. Maybe he'll give us a clue. Let's move. He's being weird. But last dungeon, Blood Sands. Wait, this is where the village is supposed to be. Look around you. There are the remains of building. Completely destroyed. What are these cocoons? I see. No answer is necessary. The missing villagers, the bugs, the moths, the epidemic must be involved. It's terrible. Bam. How long was this epidemic happening, Scardy? I smell humans. No humans for you, no human meat for you. I'll take all this garbage loot. Very much. There's more. They've spawned out of the hive. Who'd have guessed? Got him. No, not like this, What are you thinking? We better hurry or we'll lose him. No, let's take care of the situation here first, please. What? This wasn't in the deal. I know, but we can't leave the people like this. That's none of my business. I hope you haven't forgotten that they're threats as far as we ciphers are concerned. I guess I can't expect that from you, can I? Okay, I'll go alone. Adventurer, finish the investigation with Michelle. You can do it, can't you? Freezing beads, another weapon I can't use. Don't look at me like that. Why should I help them? At least I didn't remove the barrier. Louise can take care of everything else. In the meantime, we need to investigate on our own. Come, let's go. We'll miss Scarver unless we don't move now. I shouldn't have made a deal with you in the first place. Okay, I'm coming. Alright, we can't run any more dungeons, so back to town it is. And we can go to the PvP arena if we wanted to. Yes. Adventurer, I've always been interested to hear about your exploits. I was wondering if you'd like to try your hand at dueling. Why not meet at a variety of people in the arena and engage them in some heart-pounding duels with them? Arena. What other quests we got? Monstrous butterflies. Side stories. That's okay. We're not doing any of those. Disassemble. Ooh, a gold cube fragment. Those are rare as far as I understand. And let's check the event, shall we? Ooh, almost filled the bag. Better 4K, research. Okay. That is it today. Thank you, and let's look for someone to raid. Who is on? Who is on? I think I know who we're raiding. Why does it say Sleepy still streaming? Definitely not. Neither is Candy. Prism is playing Devil May Cry for the first time. So I'm gonna Devil May Cry 3. So I'm hitting her with that raid. She's part of Strix's community. She's cool. She's playing Devil May Cry 3 for the first time, it looks like. Or will be. I think she just started. No, like 2 hours in. Alright, we're raiding.